What's up everyone, OG over here, welcome back to another video. Today we got some awesome information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting off with Yoshi's Crafted World. We have an official release date from Nintendo on this title, and we got a brand new story trailer and screenshots as well. So Yoshi's Crafted World will launch worldwide on the Nintendo Switch on March 29th, 2019, Nintendo has announced. Now here's a little bit of an overview of this Unreal Engine 4 powered game. So discover the flip side of Yoshi's world. Lead Yoshi on a brand new adventure that will turn everything you've come to expect from side-scrolling games upside down. Explore a great big world decorated like a miniature diorama in a new art style for the franchise, where each side-scrolling stage has the traditional front side as well as flip side with different views and surprises. Look for items throughout the stage as Yoshi makes his way to the goal. You can even join up with a friend. Here are some of the key features of the game. Join Yoshi in this new action platforming game. Each course offers both a main path and a hidden path that offers different views and surprises. The lively art style looks like a miniature diorama and enjoy simultaneous two-player action as well. So Yoshi's Crafted World getting a release date out of nowhere. We previously knew that this game would be coming sometime in spring of 2019, but now we actually have a solid release date of March 29th. So a lot of people are talking about this along with some of the other announcements that we got, like Dragon's Dogma and what we'll talk about in just a bit with the NES Online games, and saying that Nintendo is no longer going to do some type of Nintendo Direct because of this. And I wanted to talk about Yoshi's Crafted World and that possibility as well. So I highly think that it's a possibility that Nintendo won't have some type of big Direct because of these announcements, but then again, maybe they don't. Maybe they just have the Direct and there's just so much stuff to announce because 2019 is going to be a huge year. There's obviously tons of games that don't have release dates. Maybe they just have so many different things that need to be announced and talked about, and they didn't want to go over things like, let's say, an old report, or they didn't want to go over something like Yoshi's Crafted World, which has been around for a while now at this point, and NES games is that big enough for a Direct as well. So you never know with all these different things. So for me, I'm just taking it kind of one step at a time. We have to wait and see. People have been looking forward to potentially getting an announcement of a Direct, or we'd get the announcement today of a Direct for tomorrow, but we have to wait on that as well because we just don't know what Nintendo's going to do. We didn't know if it was going to be like a full Direct or a mini Direct, or there's even some rumors going around that it's going to be some type of conference or something like that. We have no idea. But for me, I think that it's a possibility, but I'm not going to sit here and say that it's one thing like, yes, this absolutely means that there's not going to be a normal Direct, or there isn't going to be a Direct at all. I'm not going to sit there and say that because there wasn't really a ton of information at the end of the day. It's just Yoshi, which we've known about for a while, Dragon's Dogma, and a couple other things. So it wasn't like they unloaded a ton of different announcements today. So either way, it's interesting, and I'm looking forward to actually playing Yoshi's Crafted World. I'm not the biggest Yoshi fan out there, but this game looks absolutely adorable, so I got to check it out when it launches. So what do you guys think about Yoshi's Crafted World getting a March 29th release date and the possibility of not having a Direct, or maybe the Direct is so big they have to get some of these announcements out of the way? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, now moving on to the next topic here, we have the NES Nintendo Switch Online games that have been added for January, or that will be added in January. So the Nintendo Entertainment System Nintendo Switch Online app will add Blaster Master and Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link on January 16th, Nintendo has announced. Now here's a little bit of an overview of each game. Blaster Master, it's panic or perish as you blast through an endless maze of tunnels, seeking secret passages for an escape. Destroy the plutonium boss and his mutant cronies before these warlords destroy the Earth. Load up your arsenal and get ready for the final encounter. And just to let you guys know about this, there is a game called Blaster Master Zero that's on the Switch, which is just essentially like a remake or a retelling of this game that's a lot better. So if you want to play it, you can play the old school one, or if you want to pick up Blaster Master Zero on the 3DS or the Nintendo Switch, you can play that. Highly recommend the Blaster Master Zero, but maybe you can try this one out, and if you like it, then you can get Blaster Master Zero because they do add some like new scenarios and levels and stuff like that. Next is Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link, my most hated Zelda game of all time. So Link returns outside of the whole CDI games, but I never played those. But anyway, Link returns to Hyrule to search for the Triforce and awaken Zelda from from an endless sleep, embark on a quest to find the Triforce of Courage and save Hyrule from ruin, learn magic spells, talk to people in towns to get clues, collect items to increase your power, and explore 6 palaces where the underlings of the evil Ganon await you. So this is one of those games when I was a kid I thought was going to be really cool, and I end up hating to death because of the way that the game operated and everything. I just wasn't feeling it compared to the original Legend of Zelda. There's some really cool things in this game, and I think that this would be a prime candidate for a complete remake, as in complete remake, action RPG, all the different magic and stuff that you can do. I think it would be dope if they brought this style back and kind of make it a sub-series or kind of like an alternate series, kind of like Pokemon Let's Go and the mainline Pokemon games. The Pokemon company is saying that they're both kind of the mainline type of thing going forward, and they're both going to be around. They can do that with the Legend of Zelda, not necessarily stripping out things to make it dumbed down or whatever the case is, but actually just having a completely different style of Zelda game out there. Kind of like how there's like an overhead 2D Zelda, and then there's the regular 3D Zelda. They can also branch off into this as in like a full-blown RPG Zelda. I would really like that. So I still hate this game, and I'm always going to hate Zelda too, but at the same time, it's cool that they're bringing it over. I think there's a lot of people out there that do like this game because of the unique combat and style that it does have, so no hate on there. So in Japan, Nintendo's Joy Mech Fight will also join the lineup, so in Japan there will be that. So basically with this, if you subscribe to the online, you will get these games added in. You don't have to pay for them individually, so they'll all be added into the lineup for new people that are just picking up the online. So pretty cool there. So what do you guys think about the Nintendo Switch online games here, Blaster Master in addition to Zelda 2? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, I'm moving on to the next topic here. The Game Freak developed 2D action game Giga Wrecker is coming to Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. It was just rated in Taiwan, and you guys know what that means. This game was originally only on PC, coming over, and it's actually a pretty cool looking game. So the Taiwan Digital Game Rating Committee has rated the Game Freak developed 2D action adventure game Giga Wrecker Alt for PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and it's published by Rising Star Games, so they have a separate publisher on this one. Giga Wrecker first launched back for the PC in February 2017. A console version of the game is yet to be officially announced, but we pretty much know that it's coming with this here. So here's a little bit of an overview of the game via the Steam page. So Giga Wrecker is a 2D action adventure game where you play as Rei Kai, and I might have said that wrong, a girl who has the ability to manipulate debris and explore a world invaded by an army of evil robots. Experience and enjoy unique action, attractive characters, and dynamic story. Here are the key features of the game: mixing of exploration and physics, smash down towering walls, use rubbles as platforms, and climb high cliffs. The game is an innovative mixture of physics and stage exploration, combination of puzzle and action, crush enemies with a falling object, think and choose the right weapon for the right situation. You can enjoy the achievement of solving puzzles and gimmicks, beating traps and enemies, special abilities as well. The player character has a power called Archie, and I think it's called Arms Creating and Handling Effect. The ability to construct various weapons and rubbles using rubbles from scraps from broken objects. Each weapon has its own unique effect, so be sure to make full use of them to explore through the stages. So I'm really happy that Giga Wrecker is coming over because I completely forgot about this game. I remember when it was first announced and there was like no Switch version or anything, I was like, okay, no PS4, no Xbox One, whatever, just PC. So it just kind of went under the radar for me just because I don't play on PC as much. But now that we know that it's coming to PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, I'd be more than happy to check this one out on the Switch and play through. Looks like it has a beautiful art style and some really innovative combat, so I'm looking forward to picking it up. I like Game Freak's little 2D games that they do. They did like the whole Dumbo game or whatever that was, and that was fun as well. So I'm looking forward to this one here and playing it on the Switch when it does get officially announced. And of course we do know that it's coming though, because it was rated, and you know it's going to come if it was rated on that board. So what do you guys think about Giga Wrecker and Game Freak finally wising up and getting a publisher for this game with Rising Star? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the final topic here. Fairy Fencer F Advent Dark Force for the Nintendo Switch has an official release date. So the Switch version of the game will launch via the Nintendo Switch eShop on January 17th in North America. Publisher Idea Factory International and European publisher Ghostlight Interactive have announced. It will be available at a 20% off discount of the price of $39.99 for the first 2 weeks, so you get 20% off of that $39.99, and it includes all the 25 add-ons originally released for the PlayStation 4 version of the game. Now, Idea Factory International also released a new set of screenshots showcasing the different battle systems players will be able to utilize in combat. Now, there is a whole different combat system in this game and what you can do from skills and magic, items, specials, the Nintendo Switch version, and this version is unique because this one allows players to swap and reserve party members. You can have up to 6 party members on the field, and then there's also fairy eyes and all sorts of cool stuff with it. If you want to get the full rundown, I've actually talked about this game a couple times now, and in terms of the details and all of that, so you can check that out, link in the description below. But Fairy Fencer from Ghostlight, everybody was talking about what are they going to do, what type of game, because they were teasing something last year, and this is the game here, and they picked a game with a ton of content. I was watching the PlayStation 4 version of it and the different paths that you can go. People are putting 100, 200 hours into this with all the different stuff, and with all of the DLC added in there, you're definitely going to get your money's worth. I wish it was a physical copy as well. That's unfortunate, but at least there's a 20% discount off of the digital version because there is no physical version for the Nintendo Switch. But maybe if it does well, maybe we do get one. But I definitely think, based on what I've seen with that price, because some people might be thinking a little high for this game, it was on PS4 already, there's a lot of content in here, and you will get your money's worth if you do pick it up and you like action RPGs out there. So what do you guys think about Fairy Fencer F Advent Dark Force coming over to Nintendo Switch on January 17th, in addition to all the different topics that we discussed? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet, in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace!